Okay, bear with me. I've got a couple of videos that I need to get done and out and on the website. I'm smiling right now because I've just got a case of the laughs. But in no way do I not take what we're doing serious. This video right here is going to be one that will change drastically in the next couple weeks. Same goes for the business planning one. I want to get these two videos out there just so that you've got something to work with. But your foundation is absolutely crucial to everything. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, or I think it might have been a song about building your house upon a rock. You know, we want to make sure that your foundation is very strong. And there's a couple things that are essential in doing that. And first and foremost is knowing exactly where you are financially. Up till this point, I'm certain that some of you have been absolutely horrified to look at your income statements. When I say income statements, I mean a few different things, and not necessarily the one that you're gonna discover in your accounting class. Now, no matter how embarrassing or sick your current status makes you, you have got to know where it's at, or it's going to be very difficult in creating a game plan that's going to get you to where you want to be. Now, the first thing is getting it all down on paper, and I recommend doing this digitally on your computer. The first one is, in fact, an income statement. Your income statement's going to be very different than it will be when you're actually running a business. But your income statement is for the most part, your expenses. They could be expenses that you need to continue in life, like eating, perhaps gas in the car, clothing, boots in the wintertime or whatever. And then you've got your other kind of expenses that, it could be interest on loans. It could be, it could be some of those other expenses. It really depends on you, and it could very much depend on the type of business that you end up running. The other one that's very important is your balance sheet. And your balance sheet, for the most part, is assets and liabilities. Assets are any monies, things that are working for you. Your income is an asset. Your vehicle is an asset. Liabilities would be like child support, car payment, depreciation of your vehicle. Now, I have taken a ton of accounting classes, so I do understand that my definitions may change a little bit just for you guys. But later on, as coaching continues and there's an actual business that is dependent upon cash flow to get by month to month, we'll be going very much closer to those definitions. However, right now, what we're really doing is just getting in the habit of record keeping. Now, the other thing I want you to do is write down and brainstorm interests. Businesses that you see locally are doing very well. Trends. Where do you see money going in our society and our communities? And then write down your skills. Any and all skills that you can come up with. I don't care how silly these skills are. Your skills are assets for the most part, and that's why we're doing this at that stage of the game. Write down any and all bits of knowledge, skills, experience that you have, things you like to do, because I can tell you, you're doing some things for fun and as a hobby that other people are making money in doing, simply because they are an entrepreneur and they've got the ability to do so. So right now, this video is going to be really quick. When I do the next one, I'm not going to explain myself, but bear with me. The business planning one is going to be a little bit, quicker, and I'll have a better idea of what I'm talking about. But right now, get a very good understanding of where you guys are at, and that also includes your goals, things that you guys want. You've never had that boat, you've never had that trailer, you've never been able to run a business, your kids can't go to school. Get all those kind of things down. Really, you can't do too much here. In fact, the more you do, the better and more serious that I see that you're taking this. And so right now, know where you're at, know how deep of a hole you're in, know what things are working for you. Maybe even start putting together a list of friends of yours and the skills that they have. If you have a cousin who's an attorney, keep notice of that. If you have a friend who knows how to code on the computer and knows how to create apps and design software and create landing pages and websites and things like that, who are those people, and start to document who they are as well. Accounts receivable is another thing. Who owes you money? Don't just that's an asset. It really is. Accounts receivable is, as you get more into not necessarily your financial accounting, but your managerial accounting, you're going to focus on your accounts receivable and also how to go about getting those, depending on how you look at some of the courses that you may or may not have had up to this point. And so, yeah, again, bear with me. This is really raw. I don't think that I'm missing a couple cans in my six-pack or anything like that. But this video, I look forward to redoing it. I just got to get this out there to replace the one that's been sitting in that space.